sinister minds, inside the heads of history's most notorious figures. Written by Joseph Hertz. Chapter 1: The Psychology of Absolute Power. The minds of history's most dangerous leaders reveal consistent patterns of psychological development that transformed individuals from ordinary humans into architects of mass suffering and devastation. Understanding these psychological profiles is not about excusing their actions, but about recognizing the warning signs and mental processes that can lead to catastrophic leadership. The transition from ambitious individual to genocidal dictator follows predictable pathways that involve the gradual erosion of empathy, the development of grandiose self-perception, and the systematic dehumanization of perceived enemies or obstacles. Adolf Hitler's psychological development illustrates how personal trauma, frustrated ambition, and ideological extremism can combine to create a leader capable of orchestrating systematic genocide. Hitler's early experiences of family violence, academic failure, and rejection from art school created deep resentments that were later channeled into political extremism. His ability to tap into widespread economic anxiety and national humiliation after World War I allowed him to present himself as Germany's savior, while gradually implementing increasingly radical policies that culminated in the Holocaust. The psychology of narcissistic leadership emerges clearly in Hitler's case through his grandiose self-image, belief in his own infallibility, and inability to accept criticism or acknowledge mistakes. These narcissistic traits were combined with paranoid thinking that led him to perceive enemies everywhere and to believe in elaborate conspiracy theories that justified increasingly extreme responses. His charismatic speaking ability and intuitive understanding of mass psychology allowed him to manipulate public emotions while concealing his true intentions until it was too late for effective resistance. Joseph Stalin's transformation from revolutionary idealist to paranoid dictator demonstrates how the corrupting effects of absolute power can overwhelm whatever positive motivations may have initially driven an individual toward political leadership. Stalin's early involvement in revolutionary activities against the Tsarist regime was motivated by genuine beliefs about social justice and economic equality, but his rise to power within the Soviet system gradually transformed him into a leader who was willing to sacrifice millions of lives to maintain control and implement his vision of communist society. The paranoia that characterized Stalin's later years manifested in systematic purges of perceived.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?